Well, hello, folks. Welcome back. It is now part 12 of our Etrian Odyssey playthrough, run-through, walk-through. Well, no, definitely not walk-through. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is part 12 of our Etrian Odyssey playthrough, and if you recall, last week we kind of bailed pretty quickly on the dungeon, because time reasons. After fighting a whole bunch of ants, and at this point, there's probably not a lot of time pressure. You do have several days before the FOEs start respawning, but it is still, in some regards, a race against time to get the shortcut unlocked before those FOEs come back and we have to deal with them again. But, yeah, that's the short version of where we are now. So let's just hop on in. This is all looking like it's... Oh yeah, we gotta sell some stuff and cash in some quests. That's the other thing. I abandoned the task. What is going on? No, what? I'm reporting results. The quest is not complete. How is the quest not complete? Didn't I get the thing? Okay, doesn't seem to be there. Guess we lost whatever it is. I got some bear gloves. Tell me about bear gloves. Defense 3, Strength 2, Tech 1. The iron glove is defense 3. What did it say again? Okay, yeah. Let's buy a couple of those. Well, I'm going to focus on unlocking the shortcut first, and then we'll start poking around the mining points again afterwards. Did something happen to my save file? Is that what's wrong? Huh, weird. Oh, well, maybe it's not as much of a race against time as I thought. Alright, let's do this. Maybe I was so quick to finish last week that I didn't... Yeah, I guess that's possible. Is he heading this way, or what are you doing, buddy? Going this way. I have a lot of space to move. Well, let's get into it. Yep, there's the second one. Yes, I think it's one of those guys. One down. This is the real downside of having to repeat that part. My speed's got to be in the negative digits by now. Oh, hey! It's a blood ant. Alright. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Okay, thankfully it seems like it might just be that one spot. Okay. More importantly, it now works in both directions. So we can go around those dang ants. Wonder if the direct path is faster now. Probably? Still gotta do a little mining. Big guy's still dead. Guess I'm just mixing up my timeline to some degree here? I don't remember. I must have forgotten to save. I mean, we're pretty much back to where we were, so it's fine, but... There we go. I probably could abandon the other quest. I don't even remember what I was supposed to do. I guess if you abandon it and then sign up for it again, they might re-explain. Welcome back, kids. Yep, this is Corundum, all right. I'll see that the client gets it. Wonder what kind of ring he's got in mind. Hope we get a peek before the proposal. I'm saying it's probably going to be one of those round ones, about that big. Yeah, it's hard to care too much about side quests when they don't give you any experience points. Especially now that we're kind of okay on money, at least for the time being. Remember, save every time you stay at the inn. That way, if you do something stupid, you've only lost a little bit of progress. Oh, and there are more ants. And at least have a little more space to navigate. Okay, so is that... Yeah, that guy's not moving. This is going to attract some attention. Okay, so yeah, we got... I think it's sort of like this. 4 squares. And this guy didn't move. Interesting. But not too interesting, if we're being honest here. Yeah, good old 42. Well, that was much less of a hassle. Oh! You find a large hole at your feet. It seems to have been a nest of some kind, but nothing is emerging from it now. You carefully tiptoe around the hole so as not to disturb whatever sleeps there. I wonder if something is going to happen when I get that treasure chest. We may never know. Oh. Nothing happened. Well, let's do it. Yeah, when there are 20 of them, they're not so bad. Though apparently another one has already shown up. Alright, who's this guy? What? Did I pick the wrong... Oh, I did pick the wrong thing. Okay. Blaze thyself, young lady. I highly recommend it. The other one just disappear without joining the fight? It's a little odd. 'Cause that's clearly a death ant. And so's that. Ant honey. So, do we use the ant honey over here? I guess not. Is this another one of those I was supposed to go back to Ratcha Hall things? No, I have to fully map this out first, don't I? That's a preemptive attack. There, we should be getting ready to fight more ants. We can try to group them up so that they'll all attack us at once. So I don't want to draw this out. Not drawing this out might not be an option. Now let's start doing it. Alright, there's two more coming. There they are. Maybe some of them disappear because there isn't space for them in the... I don't know. Did I get attacked by 4 ants at the same time at any point? I think that might be all of them. Oop, wrong way. Okay. Yeah, I suspect I was supposed to go back to Ratcha Hall. That there's going to be a mysteriously available passageway when I do. I guess technically speaking, the game did tell me to go back to town. Ah, seems a little clumsy, I think. And yeah, they've all got a skill point to spend. Here we both govern Etrian and promote. Okay. I guess we go back. Just have to double check some walls. I could have sworn I checked all of these walls. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. There's something here now. Was that always there? Did I just miss that? I probably just missed it, huh? Well, there's a stratum boss. Let's go say hi. You reach a hidden area after pushing through the opening in the sea of trees. The faraway sound of a horde of insects reaches your ears. Straining your eyes to see where the noise is coming from, you see a gigantic ant. You realize with alarm that you have trespassed into the ant's forest nest. If you are to proceed, battle with the devilish ants will be inevitable. Alright. If you say so. It's trickery, this guy. Okay, this could be worse. It's got a lot of health, though. Save those for later. Multi-hit again. Well, that stinks. Oh yeah, we got some more blood ants. Just never have enough of those. Okay, so 4 ants can show up. We're learning. We're educating ourselves. Is there something else this guy could be doing? Yeah, we'll give that a shot. Yeah, our speed's gonna be through the floor by the end of this. Question is the other one gonna come in? We'll manage. Yeah. That's what we do around here. We manage. If they all gang up on Arrow, this could be a bad turn. Yeah, I think the other guy's waiting for us to give him space. I honestly can't remember if I actually gave Bubsy Blaze or not. We'll double check. Yeah, here comes another one. Okay. That confirms that theory. Ooh, I should have seen that coming. We gotta cure 3 first. There. Now we can revive. It looks like his little buddy's lost interest in the fight. Okay, defend, boost, and front guard. Kills. Oh, we don't got enough. The Medica 3 is probably be fine. You summoned a Death Ant. These guys really only have one trick up their sleeves. Encountered a new monster. A royal ant. Ant's jaw. Okay. Groovy. Alright. So that's where we came in. I still didn't spend those skill points. Might have made that fight roughly 1 skill point easier. What an odd map design. Now, does this lead to the next stratum entirely, or is there just a boss fight halfway through this one? You've traversed every corner of this floor and created an excellent map. The map's not done! What? There's more map! Ratchet Hall will be quite pleased to see your handiwork. That's what I thought. There's definitely got to be more of this area. As you take your first steps into the first new floor, you suddenly remember. You are given a mission to complete before venturing this far down. You suddenly remember that again. You suddenly remember it a third time. And a fourth time. Each time you remember it, it's very sudden. Funny thing about that guy, though. I mean, he kind of... Is that guy gonna respawn? Because he's kind of in the way. guess I'll just kill him again if I have to, but, you know. Things gamers say. Ah, the Fender Guild. I knew I could count on you. Thank you for your hard work. I have pondered of late the reason for the labyrinth's existence. The mysterious creatures, and that bizarre structure that seems to have no bottom. Do you propose the labyrinth formed naturally? I can't help but think there's a secret behind it. Personally, I believe the secret, whatever it may be, would greatly benefit Etria. However, the chieftain, he takes a different view. He's a man of few words, but he was unequivocal in stating that the mystery is best left alone. You know, for the tourism and the economy and all that. This would be so... Why would he be so set against investigation of the forest past this point? But I forget myself. I shouldn't speak to you of such things. Thoughts like these are best kept private. I strongly disagree with that. In any event, your maps will be a boon to our research of the third stratum. We'd like to present you with this as a token of our appreciation. While you're here, there's something else I wanted to bring up. These soldiers we sent to collect data on the layout of the third stratum, yeah, they stink. They reported seeing an unknown life form deep within the labyrinth. A race of creatures that look almost human yet are distinct from us in a variety of ways. If they speak true, it would be one of the greatest discoveries we have yet made. Could we ask that you proceed even deeper into the forest and investigate the matter? Yeah, it's generally what we do. A new mission is available. Further in... Lurker in there we received. As your rainforest. You accept then? Very good. Now then, let me give you the details. As I mentioned earlier, 30 seconds ago, there's a strange creature in the third stratum we are unable to reach. They seem to be a humanoid life form native to the forest. We may need to deal with them. For now, we're discussing how best to handle them with the chieftain. In the meantime, we want you to investigate the life form and report back with details. But beware, for there's no knowing if the life form will be friend or foe to humans. Let me guess. Yeah, Ronin exclusive sword. Crazy powerful, but nothing we can do with it. Is there a specific... No, I think yeah, because I had just gotten that one. I guess for as often as I use Smite, one more point cost is not that big a deal. Oh. Good thing I checked. Unlike previously. In the depths of the forest, you suddenly catch a glimpse of someone's shadow. From its place in a nearby brush, it closely watches your every move. Who would be here this deep in the labyrinth? Ren and Thachka, perhaps? But they're usually more direct, never hiding themselves in shadow like this. You mentally debate over whether to approach the shadow or pay it no heed. You take a tenuous step forward toward the shadow, but it instantly withdraws into the trees. You resolve to keep an eye out for the unknown shadow from now on in your travels. I'm pretty sure that's what we're here to investigate, so that would in fact be a wise call. Wood bat. Encounter a new monster. A wood bat. As whether you prefer wood bats or aluminum bats is your own matter of perspective. A Reclaw. Okay, there's suddenly an FOE on the map. Red Claw, maybe? Oh, we got a Shred Nail. Nope. Reclaw. It seems whatever it is, it kind of pops into existence when you're in a battle. I assume unless you're standing on this square, then maybe not. Which means the obvious course of action... Oh, nope. He showed up elsewhere. Wonder if the game just unintentionally revealed that the thing is going to be aggressive. If we go for this guy first, what does the wood bat do? Might as well find out. Not much. Alright. Oh, he's in the adjacent square. Hey. Okay, so that's not the thing we're looking for, because that guy is not particularly humanoid. I gotta take a stab in the dark. That shock is going to be more useful than blaze. I mean, it seems to work. Might have to be a little more on top of healing. Discovered new monster, Kill Claw. A new item, Red Blade. Real edgy monster. Ooh, look at these things. It's a Meltworm and a Moriana. Well, my gut says kill the worm first. The Moriana is definitely the weaker of the two. Got a Carapace, and what does that say? Moriana, Meltworm, Carapace, Shiny Goo. My brain filled that in as stinky goo. Which is probably also true. Let's be honest. What are the odds that that goo smells good? Wind Whip, which we cannot equip. Alright, let's just see what happens. Resistance to all elements has decreased. Okay, so he's probably going to use like an elemental attack now? Or would if he survived? Is that bug net or bug net? Dang it. Bug nest. Oh, he's just got one with him. Preemptive attack is good for us. We got a Batwing. Apparently we got those before. Probably like 10 minutes ago and I already forgot. Considering there's only 2 enemies, I'm not sure the menuing was all that necessary right there. They did make it generously easy to avoid fighting kill claws. That didn't go according to plan. Huh. There, swords is maxed out. What was it? Be up above level 10. Getting there. Ability up. And again, the later games, they give you better map drawing tools. So you can designate spaces as actually being water instead of just drawing walls. Not all slash. the Tornado. I think we might have to actually heal Bubsy here. There we go. My attempts to cheap out on resources only go so far. Oh, I see one of those water icons. We got another healing spring on this floor. It could come in handy. Looks like there's a staircase over there. Is it like right here? Yeah, like that. Yeah, that looks about right. So we got all the free healing we could want. Is it really going to be this quick? And yes, I did see the big red circle over there. We got free healing again. This guy is not moving and is a dark shade of red, and there's more than one. I hope this isn't one of those guys that gets provoked when I'm in a fight. Oh, he is. And he's a muck dial. Later, chumps. Right, yeah, so before we get too carried away here, let's at least mark those. Oh, and there's the stairs. Okay. Is that the whole floor? I guess the last couple of floors were pretty big and elaborate. Now I think there's more to map here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I didn't get the whole thing. Okay. Now we engage the fight when we're in a safe spot over here in the corner. Yeah, I thought I got that wrong. I guess we can worry about the rest of that later. Maybe we should take off now. Just in case we get the opportunity to buy some new equipment here. I guess that wasn't a major concern. Oh, got a new... Oh, cool. Okay. 7-volt resist up. What's the shield they're currently using? Defense 10, fire resist. Is that the right one? Oh. I guess some shields have been available. 7-volt resist is pretty good. Well, that's defense 10, so we're going with that. And then the hunter bow. Let's see, we go down here. Self bow, 59. And the hunter bow is 75. Yeah, that's a straightforward improvement. If we go from the bear glove, well, we lose a little bit of attack. That's probably for the best. I can always put them back on. Swap out the boot. Let's 16. At the stud vest. 17. That doesn't seem too great. A replacement for our warp wire. And I spent my skill points. Yes, we're good there. And we're going to save the game. That is what we are going to do. And we're going to do it again. That way we know for sure we saved the game. And that's going to be me for this evening. So, let's just get this back. And let's check our good buddy Greg Seward. Should be up and playing some more Shining Wisdom. This is a rough one, folks. Whew. It was tricky, but anyway, hopefully it will get better with time. In the meantime, I'll be back tomorrow night to play Die Mouse, aka The Mouse, for ranking of the Game Boy Puzzlers. This game's status as a puzzle game is a little on the fence, but it'll be fine. We'll be back, of course, on Thursday night with live improvised music, Saturday night with music production. And so, until then, thank you for coming by, thank you for hanging out, thank you for watching, even though most of you watch on YouTube, and if you are watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. And I do hope, as always, to see you next time, so bye for now.